welcome the adorable Jennifer Tilly, everybody.
Standing ovation when it was Craig Kilburn's show.
Yeah.
I think he said, she's coming out, don't give her the satisfaction, she'll get a swelled head. But look at this, nice friendly environment, everyone's happy to be here.
Yeah.
You're saying your monologue, everyone laughing.
Yeah, no, it's party time here, it's all
And a full bar in the green room.
That's right, baby. That's right. Get them liquored up, I say.
I used to have to sneak in my alcohol, or I would send a runner out for, you know.
No.
Yeah, but, you know, it's all out in the open.
That's right. Go nuts.
Thank you.
Great. Congratulations.
Well,
what a fantastic thing to do.
This is very thrilling. My career, my acting career is sort of dwindling down.
Hush, no.
No, I'm not going to say dwindling, but, you know, it used to be I would be the hot chick that would work for 2 months. And now I'm the Canadian nurse that asked the kid over to do a little weightlifting. I don't know if you could tell, but my character in that movie was a lesbian.
Yeah. I couldn't tell from the clip.
But she was a PG-13 rated lesbian, and I liked it because she was very, you know, casual about it. It was just part of who she is. But when she walked to the window there, she talked about her friend, the Finnish bobsledder, her friend, and they cut that all out. It was a great, wonderful, lovely monologue. Gone. So now it's a movie about a charming, lovely kid that wants to run the Boston Marathon. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful film.
Right.
My boyfriend saw it. He sat next to me. He cried through the whole movie.
Really?
Yeah. He cries a lot, though. Except he's dating me, right?
No.
So my boyfriend is a professional poker player.
Absolutely,
so this is how I got into the poker. You might know him, Phil, the Unabomber Lock. He's a crazy man. See, all the poker players, they have names like, you know, the Grinder or the Magician. Everybody has to have a name, otherwise you don't get the endorsement deals. So I had to come up with a name for myself because now I can't just be Jennifer the Boob Tilly. I have to be Jennifer. I have to think of a good name, a good middle name. Jennifer Trimble in your shoes, Tilly.
Trimble in your shoes. Yeah. What about the Talker?
The Talker.
Yeah. The Talker.
She wears you down with hockey. But this is funny because people get an erroneous idea of me from seeing me on talk shows because they're called talk shows.
That's
and so
right, yeah.
I talk. Never let it be said I'm not a team player.
You absolutely are.
Sometimes I shout like I'm doing right now.
No, you're not. No, it's fine.
But then when we were playing, we drew sort of a crowd. It was like, there's that wacky, crazy Jennifer Tilly. Let's watch her play poker. Shenanigans will ensue.
Of course. Almost certainly.
They were all confused because they were like, well, I don't think so. I think this is the really serious Jennifer Tilly because I had the dark glasses on. I realized I did a show called Poker Royale. It's on the GSN network. I don't know if anyone gets the GSN network. It was called...
I never heard of the GSN network.
That's okay. You're from Ireland.
That's
Scotland.
right.
Scotland.
One of those. Yeah.
If I said the wrong country, I wouldn't get it back. So anyway,
of course, you'll be back anytime. You've won the World Series of Poker.
That's right. I was on the GSN network, and they said, be really entertaining, wear flashy clothes and low-cut outfits. I was like, I can do that.
That's what they say to me. That's what they say to me.
But the thing is, look, you've got all kinds of stuff on mine to promote, but the thing is, stop, I have to finish my thought. Please let me finish my thought. Oh my God, let me finish my thought.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is what I found. I cannot be entertaining and a good poker player at the same time. I finished dead last in Celebrities versus Poker Pros, behind Tracy Bingham and Lance Bass.
Are they pros or celebrities?
I think they're celebrities. So anyway,
okay, right.
So we went to the final table, and all I did, I put on my sunglasses, and I glowered, and there was an audience, sort of almost the size of this audience. I did not play to the audience at all because I thought I have to strike fear into the hearts of my opponents.
How do you strike fear into the heart of your opponents?
I just did this. I went into the final table with a huge chip lead. I'm talking poker talk now.
Right.
And I just threw out the chips. And I went, I raise, I raise, I raise. And if they raised, I say, I re-raise.
Oh, that's... I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared and I don't even play poker.
At one point, the commentator goes, "Oh, the tension is thick. What a thrilling game." And he had to say that, you see, because it wasn't thrilling at all. It was
Right.
really hard. But it'll be thrilling when they cross-cut it, because what happened is I made the final table, and my boyfriend, Phil, the Unabomber.
The Unabomber, yeah.
He also was at a final table the exact same day. And I almost didn't enter the tournament because I wanted to stand in the audience and support him, because, you know, they do lots of close-up shots of the girlfriend in the audience. And so I was like, ooh, I could get some camera time. But I was doing my own show, so I was running back to say hello to him, and he was running back to say hello to me in between things.
Wow, it's delightful. And that frightened your opponents, you doing that?
Well, it frightened my opponents because they made an announcement. They said, "We cannot have coaching." And I was like, "Coaching?" And they said, "Some of the girls have professional poker player boyfriends, and it's not fair because they're coming out and coaching them."
Oh.
And all Phil was doing was going, "Baby, you look hot."
That's coaching, and you do. We've run out of time. We've run out of time.
We're out of time?
We're out of time.
We don't come back after commercial?
No, we're done. We've got a whole heap of...
All right,
we're
wait,
backed up.
quick, let me run your show.
Okay.
This is my bracelet. It's very fabulous. This is like an Oscar in the poker world, except it's smaller and it's real gold. Okay. I'm not running your show.
No,
And
please go ahead. What else?
See to check you out on DVD right now. Many extras.
We'll be right back to Corman Benson, everybody. Please welcome Jennifer Tilly, everybody. Tilly. How lovely to see you.
It's so nice to see you.
It's very nice to see you. I'm so glad to see you're making films. I thought you were full-time at the poker now.
Well, you know what? I just thought it was my duty to come out and promote this DVD, because the movie did not go straight to DVD. You may not have caught it at your local theater, but it's a really good movie.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was...
And also, too, this is one of the things.
Yes?
When I read the reviews, because I'm very good at Googling myself, they all said... They go, Jennifer Tilly, and over-the-hill Jennifer Tilly.
Oh, stop.
Like I actually looked like that. And I just want everybody to know I played a junkie. It was a seamless performance. I don't actually look like that.
No, we can tell.
I was wearing a fat suit. It's a lot of work to look that bad.
No, you look sensational.
Terry Gilliam helped me. Like, there was a scene where I was lying on the bed and I was sprawled out looking disgusting, and he decided I didn't look disgusting enough. And he said, "We need more sores and more bruises and more varicose veins on her thighs, and I'm going to help." And he jumped on the bed and he started putting makeup on my legs.
Wow.
He was a very hands-on director.
He is a very hands-on director.
Yes. But he's one of those directors,
yes.
like most directors, when I say, "How about if I do this?" they cringe and they're like, "Oh, God, please don't." And then they say things like, "Well, we can try it your way." And then they're saying to the editor, you know, "Don't save that take." But when I say, "How about if Terry does," if I say to Terry, "How about if I do this?" he says, "How about if you do that and you do more?"
Right. Well, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, not everybody loved this movie. A lot of people found it very disturbing, but I think it's good when you disturb people. I think that
Trust me, you're disturbing me.
I'm disturbing you now.
Yeah. A little bit.
Are you titillated by that?
A little bit.
Yeah. You know, there's girls out there, they're pretty and cute and harmless, and they stay in their space, and they don't disturb Craig.
No, they do. They do. Yeah.
But there is something very, very thrilling about being in an emotional state of disarray.
I didn't say you weren't thrilling. You are thrilling. Absolutely. You're thrilling. I'm thrilled. Honestly.
Anyway, so I think this is my last This was my last foray into filmdom. I think it effectively terminated my career as a sex plot as you know it. One critic said, if you see this movie, it will totally cure you of your Jennifer Tilly fetish.
Wow.
So, yes.
You
saw how horrifying I was in that movie. Yes. But, well, because I play my hand accidentally touched your thigh. He has very, very thin fabric. I could feel the hairs on his legs. They were standing up in fear. Did you
Unfortunately, that's not the hair. But listen, I want to talk to you about the poker.
Yes.
You're like the world champion of poker or something now.
Well, yes, I am a very fabulous poker player.
Right.
And I'm happy happy I switched over to poker because I wasn't really getting anywhere in the film world. You know
what are you talking about?
No.
You're an Oscar-nominated actress.
Yes. Okay, somebody that's working at a little piddly job in Illinois, not to, they'll will look at me and they'll say, oh my gosh, she reached the pinnacle, she's Bride of Chucky.
Right.
But in Hollywood, Bride of Chucky is not the pinnacle. Bride of Chucky is the end of the road. So when
Talk show is the end of the road. Talk show is the... Bride of Chucky here, talk show here.
I would contradict you, but I'm not that quick.
All right, all right. All right, so you moved into poker then.
So I moved on to poker, not to say that there aren't many more fabulous performances ahead. I have a lot of films in the can, which will be coming to your local
cinema.
Netflix.
All right.
But now I'm playing poker, and I actually like the poker better because you know as well as I do, Craig,
yes.
when you're in the film business, everybody is kissing your ass all the time.
Right.
Like, I'm sure around here all the staff is like, Craig, whatever you say, Craig, you're so wonderful. You're so witty. You're so much better than that other guy.
Yeah.
And then the minute you turn the corner, they're like, what a jerk.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, did you see his tie? Well, this is what's great. This is what's great about poker. People are mean to your face. In Hollywood, they're mean behind your back. In poker, they're mean to your face.
And
so
this is better?
It's a refreshing jolt. It's a
refreshing jolt.
It's reality.
Yes.
And this is the thing that I love in poker. If I'm sitting down at a poker table and everyone is smiling at me and they're happy and they think I'm cute, that's bad. That means I'm losing. That means they feel sorry for me. That means they're trying to get a date before I leave the table. But if they're really hostile and angry and insulting me, that means I'm taking all their chips. So that's a good feeling when people hate you. You know, when people hate you, that means you've got to the top. Until I got my Oscar nomination, nobody ever said anything bad about me.
Right, and then when you got...
When I got my Oscar nomination, all of a sudden, everybody said I didn't deserve it. People thought I was too cute to be a good actress.
Oh, that's...
you know, you can be attractive.
Oh, yeah.
And be a horrifyingly brilliant actress at the same time.
I would say.
All wrapped up together in one little bodacious package.
We have to take a break. We'll be right back with Jennifer Tilly, everybody. I'm here with the lovely Jennifer Tilly. I tell you, I've just thought of something.
Hey.
I'm not playing poker with you right now, but I'm having trouble not looking, not looking. And do you use the girls when you're playing poker? Do you think that?
You know what? I found out, I just had a session with Joe Navarro, who's an FBI profiler, and he sat down with criminals and American spies and myself.
Right.
And I think I was probably like the most exciting part of his job. I don't know. I just think that I'm a fascinating creature.
Right.
And he said, he studied me and he noticed that I have two tells. And in poker, tell is something that you do when you're bluffing.
Right.
And when I go on the poker shows, I usually wear like a low-cut outfit because I think it's part of my arsenal. Well, this is not super low-cut.
Okay.
There's more low-cut than this. It depends on how tough my opponents are. You know, sometimes you have to break out the really...
Right.
So anyway, but the thing that I do that makes it hard for them to look at me is I put sunglasses on.
Nice.
So I have my sunglasses on and I think nobody can tell what's going on in my mind.
Right.
These are my tells.
Oh.
If I have a big hand, my chest starts heaving. Like, who plays poker out there?
Has anybody got some cards? I need a deck of cards right now.
You're excited and you start breathing really heavily.
Yeah.
And then the other tell is if I'm bluffing and I have a really bad hand and somebody is looking at me, I do this thing that you wouldn't think it would be a tell, but it is.
Right.
I swallow. Now, I'm not normally a swallower, but... It's a natural function. I didn't realize I do it, but I do a big gulp like that, like... Because I said, doesn't everybody swallow? And he said, no, when you swallow, it's very, very, very noticeable. So he said that I have to wear, like, turtleneck tops from now on so people can't tell what I'm saying.
Tell him no!
That's what he said. And,
no!
I know I'm not getting invited to be on these poker shows because I'm as smart as Phil Ivey. And so it's like, do I want to win or do I want to...
Well, you do win. I mean, let's be honest. You do win.
Yeah.
How much money have you won? Like...
I am falsely modest.
Yeah, you are. I mean, because you do win a lot of money.
I'm a very good player, but just like in the film industry, in the poker industry, I don't get any respect.
Why not? I mean, you take their money from them.
Because you know what? I'm a celebrity poker player. That's like model actress.
Right.
It's sort of implying like she's good for a celebrity, or I'm a female poker player, like I'm good for a girl.
Oh, those bastards.
Okay, I learned a lot of stuff from this celebrity profiler.
Okay.
So I can really read people now.
Can you tell what I'm thinking now?
Now, if you tell me 3 things... Yes, but this is like network TV, so I'm not going to say. Okay, so if you tell me 3 things about you, I will tell you which ones are lies.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But you have to be really frightened that you're going to get found out. Because if you're not frightened that you're going to get found out, you can lie and there's no consequences.
Right.
So tell me one thing about yourself.
I'm Scottish.
Correct.
Right.
Okay, and tell me another thing about yourself.
I am extremely well endowed. I thought you're just looking at my pants.
No, I wasn't. I was looking at your hands because they say when people are very confident about what they're saying, their thumbs go up, and your thumbs went up. You went, I'm extremely well endowed, and you went like that, and then your thumbs went up. And so that's... okay, I don't think we want to know any more about the personal life of
contraire, if that's the truth. Hi, America! One more?
Yes.
One more. Okay, I dye my hair.
Well, you know what? You don't. I don't think, because I think it'd be very, very difficult to get that shade of salt and pepper gray.
Right. See, I got it.
Yeah.
So you got it.
Right.
You're absolutely correct. I am Scottish. I don't dye my hair, and I'm very well endowed. You're a genius.
I'm a genius.
No, listen. Good luck with the poker stuff.
Thank
it's
you
lovely
very
to see
much.
you. And the next movie, or the next poker thing, or the next magazine, you're doing a poker
I write an article
column
for this
in?
magazine. It's called Bluff Magazine.
Yeah.
Every month, I write an article about my poker adventures.
Right.
And it's basically, you know, the other people, they'll write about strategy and hand histories. I write about what I ate and what I wore. So it's very good reading.
I'm all
I
about
write
it.
about my outfits.
Jennifer Tilly, everybody. We'll be right back. My first guest today, very beautiful actress, a lovely woman. She's in a movie, Bart Got a Room, which is in theatres on Friday. Take a look at this. Please welcome the adorable and sexy Jennifer Tilly, everybody. Jennifer. You look lovely.
You look fantastic. You sure are one happy guy.
I am very happy.
Craig Ferguson, married man.
Yes.
I can't leave you alone for a minute. It's been 2 years, and all of a sudden you go off and you get married.
2 years. 2 years is fair.
But and you get married in Vermont. You can't get married in Las Vegas like all the other celebrities.
I'm not a celebrity, Jennifer. I'm just a man sitting in front of a woman thinking about the number 2.
So let me see the ring. Where's the ring? Let's see the ring. Well, this is nice. Do you find you get so much more action now that you're married?
I can't look, Jennifer, because I try and look you in the face, and I can't look at your face.
Women love married men. Do you find that's true?
Yes.
They love married men because married men are relatively disease-free, and they've shown the ability to commit. Isn't that true?
I like to think of, yes.
Yes, this is a bizarre dichotomy. They're also totally unavailable. You know they're never going to be whining at your door at 3 in the morning wanting a relationship because, you see they're already in one. It's like, you know how those women go to the jails and they marry those men that are in for a lifetime? It's like the perfect relationship. You go, you have sex, but your man is like a convicted murderer. He's in prison, he can't get out. And that's what women want, unavailable men. That's what I found. That's what I found. Craig.
Yes.
So why... So why...
Look, I'm just being honest.
I just want to know, why did you get married? Did you say, my girlfriend, she's my best friend, and I should...
Yeah.
And how's it working out for you?
It's great.
He's happy. He looks happy, right? He looks healthy. He has a very fit guy.
Well, why? Are you still dating Phil? Are you still dating the Unabomber poker?
Yes, I am dating Phil. It's going on 5 years now.
Maybe it's time you guys, jump the broomstick,
Jump the broomstick?
Yes,
I don't think so. You know how I see marriage, Craig?
Yes, Jennifer.
It's like you're in a beautiful room. It's fantastic. There's music, there's flowers, there's food, there's everything you want. You're as happy as can be. All of a sudden, somebody slams the door shut and they lock it. All you can think of at that moment on is, how do I get out of this situation, right? That's what marriage is like.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, that's what marriage is like to me, and that's why I'm never going to get married. So
really? I don't know. I think you'd enjoy it. There's, you don't have people turning up at your door whining at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, yes, actually, I always do.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Now, listen, are you still playing the poker? Are you still doing all the poker all the time?
Yes, I am. I play poker. I'm sort of giving it up because I feel like when I play poker, I don't contribute anything to the world. But when I make my movies that go straight to DVD,
yes.
Some lonely person that can't afford a blockbuster movie, they look in the 99-cent bin and they say, oh my God, a movie with Jennifer Tilly. I kind of like her. Maybe there's naked bits. And they go home, they plug it in. There are naked bits and they're as happy as can be.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Craig, I slept with a friend of mine that was a platonic friend once, and it just didn't work out. So, sometimes you think, like, I'm going to marry my best friend, and it's going to be the most fabulous thing. But sometimes you sleep with your best friend, and then it's just creepy.
Was it a girl? Say it was a girl!
I've never slept with a girl, actually, but those are vistas that I have to conquer. Right now, I have to say I'm in the room with the door slammed shut and I can't get out, but as soon as I get out, I think I'm going to sleep with a girl.
Can I see that?
Sure, why not? I think I'm going to make a video and I'm going to leak it onto the internet. I think that might be good for my career.
It would be awesome, yeah.
You make the video with the really good lighting where you're sleeping with a girl and then, oops, oh no, it ended up on the internet. How did that happen? Oh, here's my royalty check. That's, when your career is in a decline or a free fall, that's usually that's usually a good thing to do.
Well,
Craig, you have not reached the decline free fall where you have to leave
contraire, look at
videos
that,
of yourself.
Look at this place! I'd be lucky to be on a nude tape on the internet. Look at me!
Okay, now, do you have power issues? Because your chair is so much taller than mine. My chair is down here.
It's about line of sight. It's about line of sight.
But can you believe this? Look how tall his chair is. Don't you have that little lever that makes it go down?
Hold on.
There.
I think this is as low as it goes. Oh, hello.
See? Yeah, that's good.
Hey, you know what?
Now, I have a good line of sight. I was getting a little nervous. I was like looking up and he seemed omnipresent. It reminded me when I'm at my psychiatrist's office and I'm lying down on the sofa. They make you lie down because then you feel very pitiful and small and alone. And then they sit up in a really tall chair. And then they try to figure out and they pass judgments on you. They say things like, well, that's because your father left when you were really young. And I really don't.
I'm doing this thing with my hands.
This is called steepling. You do it, and Mr. Burns does it.
Yes, that's right.
It's a really obnoxious thing. I learned this from Joe Navarro, the poker expert that reads people. And when you steeple, it means that you're really in control. And so but sometimes people do false steeples. Like sometimes.
That was a false steeple. That was a pretend steeple.
Because people do the steeple because they want to give the impression that they're in control of their own show, but they're not actually in control.
Well, I think everybody knows that. I don't think anything's getting given away there. I can steeple all night. People would know you were driving. By the way, I can steeple all night.
Too much information. When I slept with my platonic friend, it was after the earthquake, and it was a very traumatic time. You were here in L.A. when the earthquake happened.
I wasn't, actually.
Remember when the earthquake happened? It was everybody was sleeping with everybody. All the married people got divorced. They were like, I don't want to be in this locked room anymore, and they were like fleeing. And then all the single people slept with their friends, whoever was available. Girlfriends, boyfriends, dogs, whatever. They needed some comfort.
I wish it'd been here. Can we have another earthquake?
So I had this friend, and his name, I'm not going to say his name, his fake name was Jerry, and he'd been my friend for a really long time, and I thought...
Jerry, did you say?
Jerry, that's a more obscure name.
I just want to say, I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt your flow, but I've got a much better line of sight from here, actually.
Yes.
I'm amazed.
Here, let me help you out.
Hello, yeah.
My best friend, they'd been my best friend for like 10 years, and we did it, because...
Was it good?
The world was coming to an end. Well, it was very traumatic, because I had post-traumatic earthquake stress syndrome, and so I made a lot of noise, like more noise than I normally make, like loud.
How much noise do you normally make?
Well, like, and then they know it's over. Like,
wow!
But I was just going to town, because it was like, it's the end of the world, I'm having sex with my best friend.
Well, you were doing a commentary now?
That was my subtext, you know.
Right.
You have the thing and then you have your subtext, and that was my subtext.
Right.
And he fled. As soon as we were done, he was out of there. Usually he would be like, hey, if he was at my house, he'd be like, let's see what's on TV or whatever. But after that, he was really frightened.
Is he still your friend?
No.
Okay.
It was so horrible after that. The next time, number one, he didn't call me for 2 weeks. And then he called and goes, are you all right? And I was like, yes, the hickeys have gone down. Thank you very much. And then when we saw each other, it was really weird, because I was like, ew, I saw you naked.
Yeah.
One of your balls is bigger than the other.
No.
You sound like a coyote in heat. And that was that little lunch.
The ball thing, that's perfectly normal.
It was, one of them was this, no, sweet, I swear to God, sweetie. One was like this, and one was like,
did he
like
walk
that.
in circles all the time?
I had no idea. I didn't know. I always thought he dressed to the left, but apparently that was the deformity. That was like,
Wait a minute, I know this guy. I said too much.
Did you have sex with him?
No.
Yes, you did, after the earthquake.
No.
He was having sex with everybody.
I was in a locked room with some other guys. Jennifer, it's always a pleasure when you're here. I feel we've all learned something.
Did you really? What did you learn?
I learned about the best place to sit when when you're on the show, and many other things. It's lovely to see you.
You're the best.
The lovely Jennifer Tilly, everybody. Welcome back. My first guest tonight is a beautiful and talented actress. I am not sleeping with her. She's a good friend of the show. Please welcome the adorable Jennifer Tilly, everybody. Jennifer.
Something just fell off of my back.
Oh, it's the microphone.
It's
here,
the microphone,
I'll fix it.
yes.
Yeah, I'll just put it in.
I was backstage, and somebody came back and they said, we have a little note for you from Craig. And I was very excited because Valentine's Day just finished, and I opened it up.
Your microphone.
It's a picture of a cheap whore in cheap $29 Payless shoes stepping on a Hollywood star. And inside, I thought it would say, hi, this is Craig. Step into my secret office that has a couch. But it says, welcome back, Jen. Love, Craig. That's really impersonal, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's horrible. I don't even think you wrote that. Is that even your handwriting?
I did. I'll show you. Look, I'll show you. I've got my...
My friends would always give me a hard time because it would be their birthday. It would be 20 years I'd known them. I'd give them a card. They think I'd be saying something really personal, like how important they were to me. And I'd say, happy birthday, Jennifer. I think that says it all. So really, welcome back, Jen. Love, Craig. That says it all. I think I can get $7.99 on eBay for this.
Jennifer, you don't understand. I didn't want you to feel like I was coming on to you.
No,
it's just like every time I talk to a woman...
That's perfectly all right.
No, it's just...
That's all right. I'm going to put it here. You can recycle it when you have another guest named Jennifer.
I feel...
You can give it to her. It's that impersonal that it's like sort of one size fits all.
I feel awful. Can I get you a gift?
Yes. Well, yes.
All right, then.
Government bonds are always
I've got
handy.
something here. I'm sure I'll have something in my...
I'm sure it's something he got for free.
No. I bought... Look,
somebody's like, oh, extra large size Trojans. These are for... Oh, Feather.
Feather. see?
This is nice. I guarantee you at the end of the show, the producer is going to come running up to me and say, can we have the feather back?
No, don't you dare.
I know this is a low-budget show. Anyway, thank you.
And look, there's a teddy bear
How was your Valentine's Day, Craig?
Very nice.
Did your wife put on a little outfit and prance all around?
Every day.
You know, I never did get that little outfit thing. You know.
Oh, no, that's because you're a woman and I'm a man. And see, men, we love women in little outfits. You're wearing a little outfit now.
No, I mean, I'm talking about, you know, where you have sex and you're like, oh, could you please dress up as a dental assistant or something like that?
Dental assistant?
It's like, what do you hope to accomplish by that? You think that perhaps oh, this isn't my wife, it's a dental assistant.
No,
like she's in disguise?
No.
Like my boyfriend, we're at the point now, we've been together for about 6 years, and so we're at the point where I'm a little bit boring to him.
No.
And, you know, when you try to spice things up, like Valentine's Day, you're like, oh, I'm going to put on some fancy Valentine's Day underwear, and he'll be like, it's not Jennifer, it's a hot girl. But he's just like, all right, Jennifer, I know it's you. You just decorated your droopy bits with a little bit of red lace.
Jennifer.
I had a boyfriend once, and, you know, I mean, I've had many, many boyfriends, as you know. You were not one of them. But he's on my bucket list. Okay, so anyway, I had a boyfriend once. He came to visit me on the set, and I was wearing a blonde wig. And at lunchtime, you know, when you're working as an actress, you're really exhausted. It's hard work.
It's terrible. You have to pretend to be someone else. People are bringing you coffee. It's awful.
That's right. You have to make out with your co-stars on screen and all. So my boyfriend came, and he was really turned on by the red wig. And he insisted on my lunch hour.
Wait. You said it was a blonde wig. So there's a blonde wig and a red wig, or a blonde wig in your head?
It was a blonde wig. Did I say red? You're not listening to me. I didn't say
I am listening to you. You're not listening to yourself.
He's not getting paid enough to listen to the guests. All he does is listen to the little inner monologue in his head.
Stop it now.
He's like, ooh, Jennifer would look hot with red hair. And then he's going down that road.
Did she say red, or did she not say red?
He realizes I'm halfway through a story, and he has not been listening.
All right, come on.
So anyhow, my boyfriend goes, hey, I know it's your lunch hour and all, and you really want to eat that big plate of spaghetti and have a nap, but let's have sex. And I was like, oh, all right. So we go in my trailer, we have sex, you know, it takes about 3.5 minutes. And my boyfriend was really, real excited. He was going, I feel like I'm cheating on you. Now, that's a red flag, right? When your boyfriend is having sex with you, you're in disguise, and he's feeling like he's cheating on you, and he's very excited. Yes. Red flag. Turned out he was cheating on me. Constantly, so it's just another day on the job for him. But for me, it was sad. It was the realization that brunette Jennifer is not enough. It's not enough.
No, it is enough, Jennifer.
What color hair does your wife have?
Blonde hair.
Everybody likes blondes. I don't understand.
No. It's just that they're easy to spot.
No, I read it in a crowd. I read an article. Oh, you know what? I was at Cavalli the other day.
You were
Cavalli.
What's that?
It's a store. It's where I got this dress.
It's adorable.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So I was in there, and I did not realize how beloved you are. I know you are beloved by me. You're beloved by your studio audience. The sign goes applaud, and then they applaud.
There's no applaud sign.
They're like,
Where's the applaud sign?
We're part of show business. It says applaud, and we're the best applauders ever. You guys are the best applauders ever.
No, knock it off. We don't have an applaud sign.
And you know, at the top of the show, you were saying, I am beloved, and you said it facetiously, sort of ironically, self-deprecatingly. That's part of your charm.
You're deconstructing my deconstruction. Yes. I don't like this.
But you are, because I was in Cavalli, and I said, I'm buying this dress for the Craig Ferguson show. And I said it quite loudly 2 or 3 times because, you know, I was hinting that I should get a discount since I'm going to wear their dress on national television.
And a beautiful dress it is too, Jungle Lady.
Thank you very much.
Yes, look at that.
Pisses me up. So, anyway, they didn't get the hint. I never get a discount. But they were very excited. They were like, Craig Ferguson. And one of the people working there said, he's an impish scamp. And I was a little worried because that was the 200-pound bodyguard, the security guard that was sitting at the front door. But then the other girls were saying, he's wonderful. And then another girl goes, what are you going to do when he asks you all those weirdo questions? And I didn't realize that you ask weirdo questions.
You never stopped for long enough for me to ask you any weirdo questions.
But anyway, they love you, but not enough to give me a discount for wearing a dress on your show.
Well, I think that's awful.
Wait, they wanted...
Yes?
They wanted to know what Craig smells like.
What do I smell like?
You smell like strawberries and despair.
You know me so well.
It's a lethal combination.
Yeah, the girls find it very attractive.
Yes.
Strawberry. We're completely out of time, Jennifer.
Oh, wait, show the picture, show
all
the
right,
picture.
I'm showing the
I have an art show coming up where I'm totally naked. My friend Paul Robinson is having this art show.
All right.
This is me. If you come to the art show, I'm 5 feet tall and you can see my nipples. Like, if you're at home, don't say, oh, I wish we had high-definition TV. It's all out of focus, standards and practices. Show the other one. I'm naked in the other one, too.
Yeah.
All right, this is me. I'm totally blurred out, but actually, it's art because there's sunflowers, there's blurring. You see, I'm wearing my $200,000 Manolo Blahnik alligator shoes, so that makes it classy. I'm not totally naked, but it's May 11th. Come to Los Angeles and see it. And also, too, I have a movie coming out. I know they cut a clip, but there's no time. But it's called Plus One, and it's coming out one day at a theater near you. I hope that's intriguing enough to make you all stampede to the theater. Thank you.
Tonight, though, as an actress and a poker player. She's a good friend of the show. She's a beautiful woman. Please welcome the lovely Jennifer Tilley, everybody. Jennifer.
Hello, Mr. Craig. How are you?
I'm very well,
All
Miss
right,
Jennifer.
Craig, I don't have time for pleasantries. I'm here with an agenda, and I'm going to spit it out right away.
Wow.
Before the audience at home turns off the TV and goes to bed.
No.
Yes, my friends all say, I saw you on Craig last night, and you came out and you looked good, and then I don't know what happened. I must have fallen asleep. So I know what happens. I am up for the World Series of Poker Tournament of Champions, which is like basically all the best poker players in the world and me. And so I need the votes of the people at home. So if you go to the World Series of Poker website and you vote for me, just vote for me. There's a lot of other people you can vote for, but don't get distracted because I'm the one you're supposed to vote for. Then I will perhaps win the World Series of Poker Tournament of Champions. See,
No, wait.
Craig, yes? Yes.
No. Other than that, how have your breasts?
All right, Craig, this is the
Wow.
Okay, this is the reason. I know you think that I'm like very self-centered, that I come out and I talk about how I want to win something.
I don't care what you talk about.
I've been having a lot of downtime in the past few years, and I've been writing a book, and the book is about my life. And when I look back over my life, I realize it's going to be a really boring book.
No.
And one of the things that I noticed, you know, when you have regrets, I mean, you're probably like, oh, I wish I didn't eat that donut. Or I don't think you have very big regrets in your life, but my regrets are I haven't slept with enough famous people. Like, if I slept with really famous people, I could sell my book could be on the bestseller list, but I have not slept with very many famous people. I've slept with people that you have to sort of describe who they are. Like, you have to say, oh, you remember that guy and he guest starred on Desperate Housewives twice. And
You slept with that?
no, I might have.
All right.
But anyway, so I was thinking, like, maybe, how's that wife thing coming along? Because I was thinking it might be really good for our career, your career, my career, if we had an affair. Because,
All right.
no, because I think it would be really good for the ratings, number one.
I said yes.
I think it would make me relevant. I think that we could be on the cover of Us Weekly or Entertainment Inquirer, National Enquirer, right?
Sure.
You could be in the middle. Your picture would be biggest because you're the biggest star.
my picture would not be the biggest.
Yeah.
They want to sell the magazine, that's what it is.
And then your wife would be on one side. She'd look sort of pale and fragile and maybe a little bit dowdy. And then I would be on the other side, and I would look like a total slut. And then they would say, the talk show host, the betrayed wife, the degenerate gambler. That would be me. And then you would be getting a lot of publicity. And I would be relevant again.
Well, no, wait.
Yes,
No, but there's a problem here. One, I just thought about it. I can't.
Why is that?
Because I'm married.
Yes.
Yeah, I
But
just...
if you weren't married, it wouldn't be an affair. It would just be like a relationship.
Oh, I see your point. But my wife would cut my testicles off.
There's other things we can do. We don't need testicles, Craig. I'm very talented.
You might not. I'm kind of attached to them, is what I'm saying.
One thing I've noticed about you, Craig, is you have words that you like. Like, you like genitalia, you like to say that, you like to say penis, and you like to say testicles. And I don't know what that means, but...
Testicles?
Testicles.
Oh, I thought you said testicles, like, it's fantasticals! Are you expecting someone?
Is that Craig Kilburn?
No. That's Jeff Peterson. He's a skeleton robot sidekick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You've been on the air a long time, right?
Yeah. He was actually a youngster when we started. Yeah, poor old Jeff. Do you like robots and skeletons?
Well, I haven't really given a lot of thought. I do like mechanical things that move, so...
Hello. Yeah, right, there you go.
I could probably have a lot of fun with Jeff Peterson if he could say other things besides ooh yeah and very interesting.
Why are you doing that very interesting and testicles thing? What is this, a new way of talking?
I don't know. That's my Valley girl talk.
All right. You're not from the Valley, though, are you?
No, I am not.
Are you doing well in Vegas with your gambling? Because I'm imagining if I'm playing poker against you, all I'm thinking is breasts. Do you use your breasts to your advantage in poker?
Yeah, sometimes if somebody is about to draw out on me, I just hit them in the head with one of them, and it kicks them right out.
What does draw out on me mean?
If I have a really good hand and somebody is about to get a better hand, then, it's good to use all the weapons you have in your arsenal, and so...
Yeah. So you use your breasts? What do you do then? You kind of just...
The thing about poker, it's not a very good career because I was an actress before I was a poker player. And when you're an actress, you get a very large paycheck after you finish doing what you do. In poker, you gamble. You'll play for like maybe 3 or 4 days. And at the end of 3 or 4 days, you have a lot less money than what you started with.
Well, this sounds like talk show hosting.
Yeah. So it's not a very good career. My biography is going to be actually a very sad little tome.
Really?
It's like, yes, she started out, she came to Hollywood, she saw the bright light, she slept with not very famous people, she got into gambling, she won a bracelet, her career dribbled down.
Won a bracelet?
Yes, I won a World Series of Poker bracelet.
Oh, right, I thought you meant just like a bracelet.
Well, that's because you're not in the poker world. In the poker world, you win World Series of Poker bracelets. They're very coveted. You can sell them on eBay for a lot of money, but I don't know if there's not
That's like selling your Super Bowl ring. You have to wait until you've really hit hard times before you sell it.
Well, yes, but really hard times are coming. If we had an affair, I would probably sell it to the National Enquirer.
For how much?
Well, you're Craig Ferguson, maybe about $10,000.
Oh, stop.
I don't know.
$40 I'm thinking you'll get for it.
Yeah, but I would get priceless publicity. They say Jennifer Tilly tells all. There would be a fantastic picture of me.
Well, let's talk through the affair a bit first. What would it consist of? Is there anything breasty involved, or is this...
I think we would probably be conversing.
Right.
And then I would say, I want to see what's under that kilt. And then... You would say, I'm sorry, there's nothing under there. My wife removed my testicles. And then I would say...
It's fantasticals.
I would say, bring in the robot.
Yeah.
That would be our affair.
Well, that doesn't sound that exciting, really. Well, no, it's fine. No, it sounds good. It sounds good. Would I have to take up poker at all?
No, not at all.
All right, good. Because
I like men that are dumber than me. Not dumber than me, but I don't like people to outplay me. So if you would...
Me like chocolate.
Craig, your skin is so soft.
Yeah, I don't work.
Yeah. There's no calluses anywhere.
No, never a day's work in it.
Oh, there's something hard and unpleasant on your hand. Oh, it's your ring.
Yeah, no, it is. Don't actually, when touched by another woman, you got 5 seconds to leave the room. This thing's going to go off. It's about time you married Phil. Are you and Phil still going out?
Yes, Phil, my boyfriend, he's a poker player too. He's going to pull a sleep deprivation stunt where he's in Las Vegas and he tries to sleep as little as possible. He's going to try to break...
Nobody ever tried that in Vegas.
He's he's going to do it in an official capacity. He's going to try and break the Guinness Book of World Records. And so I feel like I should be there to hold his hand and you know, make sure he doesn't fall off his chair and get a concussion.
Right.
But it's not very interesting to hang out with people that are struggling to stay awake. And so,
Tell me about it.
so I think I'm just gonna like run around like while he's sort of at that chair. I could do whatever I want, so I think I'm gonna go around and party and have a good time. And you know, every now and then I'll check my Twitter to see if he's still alive.
What's your Twitter retweet name?
I don't have a Twitter retweet name.
Okay.
I check Phil's Twitter to see what's going on.
We have to go. It's commercial break.
A commercial break?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Jennifer Tilly, everybody. Jennifer Tilly. Welcome the adorable Jennifer Tilly, everybody. Jennifer Tilly.
Your place is a mess. You can't hire someone to clean this up.
No, I don't have that kind of money. Anyway, no one's looking at the floor, Jennifer.
You know, my boyfriend likes if I put on a little maid outfit and I get down on my hands and knees and I pick things up with my teeth, but...
You can do that here. Go ahead. Help yourself. Can I just tell you, though?
Yes.
I've been in stir.
Yes,
I've been inside for a while, so when I see a woman looking like you when I come out, it's hard for me.
You know what? Because I haven't seen you for a long time because my career, as you say, has been foundering.
I didn't say that.
No, I said as you say. Usually when you have something coming out, you come on Craig Ferguson.
I think you got something coming out.
I think you have something coming out, honey, and it's not pretty.
No, but...
Okay, it is.
All right,
It's very attractive. So anyway, when I come on and I see Craig, and he's always really attractive, and then I heard he popped out an unholy spawn, and I was a little bit worried because my friends who have babies...
Oh, no, I've got two.
Yeah, two?
Yeah.
So you popped out two kids since I saw you last.
I didn't physically pop them out, and I didn't... No, I've had one for... Oh, hey!
I'm just so happy to see you, because usually my friends who have babies, they age like 60 years, because it takes a lot out of you. But look at you, you're as dashing as ever.
What?
But it is a well-known fact, when men have children, it makes them more attractive to women, because women say, oh, I want some of that. Look at that guy. He's got children. He has the ability to procreate. When women have children, the man doesn't want to have anything to do with them, because they're like, oh my God, she reminds me of my mom now. She's shuffling around all cranky in her pajamas, and she's like feeding the baby. You know, isn't that like, it's true, when you have a baby, that's why I never had babies. But men, I've had affairs with men that have babies, because there is nothing more attractive than a man walking through Walmart at 2 in the morning with a giant container of Pampers in his arms. Have you found that when you go out to buy the Pampers for your wife? It's like an aphrodisiac, and strange women come up to you and they go, hey, where are you going with those Pampers? Are you Craig Ferguson, and do you have one child or do you have two? That's an awful lot of Pampers. What are you going to do with those diapers? Do they even have diapers anymore? Did they stop inventing them?
No.
When I was a kid, we used to have to change our little brother's diapers, and you had to do, there's a thing, you have the thing. You have the safety pins, you put the safety pins on the end, but now is it like some sort of electronic?
Oh, it's a zipper.
It's a zipper,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, zipper, some buttons, a zipper. You can weld them together if you want, yeah.
Anyway, so that's what I was
Well, no, I've never noticed that ladies find you more attractive when you have children, and anyway,
You probably don't notice. When I was married, I would say to my friend, thank God I'm married. Men never hit on me. And she said, Jennifer, they're hitting on you all the time. You don't notice. And I would say, when did they hit on me? She said, a guy just walked up to you and said, where's the water fountain? And you said, it's over there. And I said, he wanted to know where the water fountain is, and I gave him the answer.
Right.
And she said, no, he's trying to strike up a conversation. When a guy says, where is the water fountain? They're saying, I want to sleep with you. Are you game? That's what they're actually saying.
Let me just ask you.
Unless you're in grade school.
Wait.
Yes.
Where is the water fountain?
It's over there.
See what I did? See what I did? I turned it around.
I got it.
Yeah, no, I did. said that.
Okay.
How are you still playing the poker?
Yes, well, you know what? I'm trying to stop playing poker because
Why?
I realized, okay, when I was an actress, I would go on the set, I'd say one line, I'd collect my bill for $30,000, and I would go home. When I'm playing poker, I go on the poker place, I put my $30,000 on the table, I play for 20 hours, there's nothing left, then I go home. So I thought, I want to go back to the job where you come, you show up, you do something, and you go home with money, as opposed to the job where you show up with money and you go home with nothing. Okay, when you're a normal person and you go out on a date, let's say, and then you say the really stupid thing where you see the guy's face falling and he's like, I can't go out with this girl, she's a whack job. You wake up at 3 in the morning and you remember, you're like, oh my God, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why didn't I just smile and nod? Well, poker players, they say, why didn't I just check raise? Why did I check call? Why didn't I bluff? Why didn't I bet more money on the turn? Poker is an ongoing session of never-ending agony, sort of like this segment is for you.
No.
He's like, I'm talking.
My God, she's become self-aware.
Craig is sitting here going, I really must invent that little soundproof cage for the guests to go sit in.
Jennifer, I adore you. If you've got something to say, I want you to get it off your chest.
I've noticed a renovation. I noticed a new thing. He cranked his chair. Have you seen this? He cranked his chair way, way up.
Yes, but I'm slouching.
Yes, but that means that's insecurity. Usually when you go on a talk show, I know I've brought this up before, the chair is way, way, way down. He cranked his chair way, way up so he could just look down my top. That's right.
And that's why I'm an American, mister. Hey, we're strangely enough out of time. Do you want, now, you might be interested in this. Do you want the glittery ball, haggis in the TARDIS, mouth organ, or do you want to go for the big cash prize?
Okay, I saw your mouth was on that mouth organ, and my mouth is going nowhere where your mouth was. And that's
wait, first of all, ooh somewhere else, judgmental bastards. And secondly, I can give you a fresh one to blow.
Oh, okay, I'm not blowing anything on Ryanair. And you can't fool me. I went to college, and I know haggis is basically intestines filled with meat that came off the floor.
Not vegetarian haggis.
I don't care. I'm going to go for the big cash prize because
big cash
I don't make
prize
any money in
Jennifer
poker.
Tilly, you're going for the big cash prize.
Ding, ding,
you know, we
ding,
should have some
ding,
music
ding,
for
ding.
that, shouldn't we?
I'm so happy that robot did not say a single word during my segment.
I'm very shy.
Okay.
If I win the question, if I win it, I'm going to throw it in the audience and there'll be a free-for-all. That's what's going to happen.
Hey.
And I'm not going to make it rain. I'm not going to undo it. I'm going to throw it in the audience, hit somebody in the head, and there will be a lawsuit. So you guys can help me. But I'm really smart. I don't need any help. Go on. Go on, Craig Ferguson.
All right, then.
I realized I've been yelling since I came out, and there was something invented in 1960 called a microphone, and I don't really need to yell. You could hear me even if I talked really quiet.
Sorry, I missed that last part. What did you say that last part there?
Really quiet.
All right, okay. No, what did you say again? Quiet. Looking a little closer. What did you say?
Okay.
All right, then. Yes. This is for the big cash prize.
1974!
No, wait.
Right.
All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. How many sandwiches did Charles Lindbergh bring with him on his famed first transatlantic flight? How many sandwiches?
That's so not fair. None!
Well, I didn't hear that. But it's not right, probably, if it wasn't a number. Sandwiches. How many sandwiches?
Right, about 43.
No.
Four
sandwiches! Jennifer Tilly, everybody! Throw that money in the crowd!
And now, Jennifer Tilly reads an excerpt from Linda Cunningham's Small Town Girl.
Caleb whispered in her ear, "Do you want me?" Lauren could not speak, but her body spoke for her, arching up against him. His fingers pressed harder, and she moved to let him have his way. Their breathing became audible.
Wow. I learned the best place to sit when Jennifer Tilly is on. I mean, my God. It's like, you know, all the just. I mean, I don't mean no disrespect. I really don't. But I kept through my mind. I just kept thinking, motorboat, motorboat. And that lady over there is going waggling her finger at me. She's like, oh, don't you, don't you? And I'm thinking, don't I what? I can't even think. And how do you know what I'm thinking anyway? Well, it's fairly obvious, I guess. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean in any way to objectify women. I just can't help it when that happens. I'm ashamed. I'm sorry. I'll watch the sexual harassment video when I go home. Have you seen the sexual harassment video? It's great. It's very sexy. It really turns me on watching it. Really gets me hot. We're done, you know, it's it.